The Florida Department of Transportation welcomes you to the Silver Star Road, State Road 438 Safety Improvements Project Open House. This open house is being offered in person and online to give the community an opportunity to learn about the project and provide feedback. Project FPID 451372-1 provides intersection improvements on Silver Star Road, or State Road 438, from Lake Stanley Road to Hiawassee Road, a length of approximately 1.3 miles. The goal of this project is to enhance safety on Silver Star Road. This enhancement project was developed as a result of a pedestrian safety study that was completed by FDOT in November of 2021. In the past 5 years, Silver Star Road has experienced a high number of vehicular, pedestrian, and bicycle crashes along the corridor. In an effort to reduce the chances for serious injuries and fatalities, this project includes upgrades to signalization at 3 intersections, improvements to signing and pavement marking, and Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, improvements at 6 intersections and 2 commercial driveways along the corridor. The most recent crash data from January of 2020 to April of 2025 found a high level of fatal and incapacitating injury crashes along this corridor, indicating a need for additional safety improvements for pedestrians and drivers. This map shows the locations of those crashes involving pedestrians and bicyclists within the project limits. The map legend on the right indicates the type of crash, with red indicating fatal crashes and yellow indicating incapacitating injury crashes. The data shows 2 fatal and 8 incapacitating injury crashes involving pedestrians and bicyclists. Looking at the same area, this map shows the locations of crashes involving vehicles. The map legend on the right indicates the type of crash, with red indicating fatal crashes and yellow indicating incapacitating injury crashes. The data shows no fatal crashes and 12 incapacitating injury crashes involving vehicles. We will now review the proposed project safety improvements. First, let's look at the locations of signal improvements included as part of this project, shown on the map in purple. They are located at North Apopka Vineland Road, Silkwood Circle, and North Hiawassee Road. These intersections will also be resurfaced to accommodate new pavement markings. At Silver Star Road and Apopka Vineland Road, planned improvements upgrade the existing traffic signals to include 1 signal head per travel lane, and backplates on all signal heads to improve visibility as shown in the inset picture. The existing mast arms will remain in place. Signal timing will include a 4-section flashing yellow signal that allows for eastbound and westbound left turns. Stop for pedestrians blank-out signs will be included at each right turn lane. These signs indicate turning vehicles must stop for pedestrians in the crosswalk. The project will also install equipment at the intersection to monitor traffic conditions and help with emergency response. This intersection will also receive new intersection lighting. This intersection will also receive upgraded pedestrian features including refreshed crosswalk striping, Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, compliant curb ramps, new detectable warning surfaces as shown on the inset picture and noted in red at the start of each crosswalk, and audible pedestrian countdown signals. The crosswalks located on Silver Star Road will include pedestrian refuges at the midpoint of each crossing. At Silkwood Circle, the project will signalize the restricted crossing with pedestrian-activated push buttons at both ends of the crosswalk and in the median. The reconstructed bidirectional median will provide a pedestrian refuge, new crosswalk striping, and lighting upgrades. The signal will remain green unless activated by the pedestrian push buttons. The allowable left turn and U-turn movements at this intersection will not change from the existing. However, the median will be reconfigured to accommodate pedestrians and better prevent left turns from Silkwood Circle to Silver Star Road. At Hiawassee Road, the existing box span signal will be replaced with new mast arm signals with upgrades including one signal head per travel lane, stop for pedestrians blankout signs, and traffic monitoring equipment to enhance driver, pedestrian, and bicyclist safety. New intersection lighting adds to upgraded pedestrian features, such as refreshed crosswalk striping, ADA-compliant curb ramps, and audible pedestrian countdown signals. Next, let's review the locations of additional safety improvements shown on the map in orange. At Lake Stanley Road and Summer Glen Drive, new backplates will be installed to increase visibility at traffic signals. At the intersections of Bon Air Drive, Laurel Hill Drive, and Renegade Drive, and at the Circle K driveway and Max Plaza driveway, the project will provide refreshed crosswalks and upgraded pedestrian curb ramps. This project will require lane closures during installation of new signal mast arms at Hiawassee Road and during milling and resurfacing operations. At least one lane of travel will remain open at all times. Daytime and nighttime work is possible. Access will be maintained to properties throughout construction, and while lane closures are in effect, temporary bus stops will be provided by Lynx. Additionally, pedestrian and bicycle detours will be needed to complete concrete work at the intersections. Design is scheduled for completion in summer of 2026 with an estimated cost of $1 million. No additional right-of-way is needed for this project. Construction is scheduled to begin in fall of 2026 with an estimated cost of $3.6 million. Your feedback is important, and we want to hear from you. You may speak directly to project team members, submit written questions or comments, or provide comments online through the project website at www.cflroads.com/project/451372-1 or during the webinar. While comments and questions are welcomed at any time, those submitted by December 3rd will be included in the public record for this open house. You can also reach FDOT Project Manager Alicia Span directly by email at alicia.span@dot.state.fl.us. That's ALEIA@dot.state.fl.us, or by U.S. mail at the Florida Department of Transportation, 719 South Woodland Boulevard, Mail Station 542, DeLand, Florida 32720. You may also call Ms. Span at 386-943-5234 to provide verbal comments during normal business hours. This public meeting was advertised and is being conducted in accordance with state and federal requirements, including Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. Persons wishing to express their concerns about Title VI may do so by contacting Melissa McKinney, District 5 Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 719 South Woodland Boulevard, Mail Station 520, DeLand, Florida 32720, by phone at 386-943-5077, or email melissa.mckinney@dot.state.fl.us. That's melissa.mckinney@dot.state.fl.us. You may also contact Al Sanders, State Title VI Coordinator, by mail at 605 Swanee Street, Mail Station 65, Tallahassee, Florida 32399. By phone at 850-414-4764. Or email at aldrin.sanders@dot.state.fl.us. That's ALDRIN.SANDERS@dot.state.fl.us. This information is shown on the sign at the in-person location, on the project website, and in the meeting notifications. FDOT is dedicated to working with our neighbors and communities to make sure everyone gets home safely. Please stay alert and focused on driving when you are behind the wheel. The Florida Department of Transportation thanks you for your participation in this Project Open House. Please submit any questions or comments by Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025, to be included in the project record for this workshop.